Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakapodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS as well. Peace and salutation to the elect. My name is Ainal. The title of this video is Donald J. Trump, first attempt at First Thessalonians 5 and 3. And it's going into the fact that he or his team sent letters or news articles or something to Russian President Vladimir Putin, regarding a ceasefire or a hope or a stop to the current war that's brewing, regarding Russia and Ukraine, which is basically a part of a bigger war that's brewing, which is World War III, right? All these parties will be involved because it's World War III, right? And so we have Russia and Ukraine fighting and, different other, countries fighting each other. But anyway, so Donald J. Trump is the president-elect to be sworn in, January 20th. So he's, preparing by sending, trying to basically, like I said, First Thessalonians 5 and 3. He's trying to stop and bring peace and safety to what's happening to the world, which is basically falling apart, kindle. The scriptures say, Yahweh Shah said, I'm coming to send a fire upon the world. And what if if it be already kindled, roughly paraphrasing that scripture. So all hell is breaking loose, and this is according to plans of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, right? So that's the point. I got some articles, as you can see, First Thessalonians 5 and 3, of course, and I got Nahum 1, start around verse 6. I'll grab that and then a video to end it off, and that'll be that. It says, website here, why has Russia rejected Trump's, let me just probably start with this one. So we got Russia rejects Trump's Ukraine peace proposals. So this was posted 12/30/2024, 11:34 a.m. It is 12/30/2024, 10:26 p.m. where I'm at currently in the world. So I believe I'm in I don't even know, probably New York, like all the way by Chicago side though. Anyway. So it says Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov rejected proposals Monday floated by President-elect Trump's allies to end today is Monday. It says to end the war in Ukraine. So this is a part of Trump's big plan, to bring in peace and safety. He has a lot of executive orders that he wants to establish, first day executive orders once he gets in office. And he's, like I said, he's already trying to fix things and smooth things out. It says, I'll start over. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov rejected proposals Monday floated by President-elect Trump's allies to end the war in Ukraine, dealing a major setback for the incoming president's hopes to freeze the conflict. And that's why I titled this, his first attempt at peace and safety. But we know, once they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, which we'll get. It says, in an interview with Russian state-run media outlet TASS, Lavrov said Moscow has not received any official signals regarding a settlement in Ukraine, but the Kremlin was resistant to those unofficial ideas. It says, we are not happy, of course, with the proposal. Excuse me, let me grab some water or something real quick. Sorry about the noise. So it says, we are not happy, of course, with the proposals made by members of the Trump's team to postpone Ukraine's admission to NATO for 20 years and to station British and European peacekeeping forces in Ukraine, he said, responding to leaked reports of Trump's proposal. So this is basically leaked reports, and his whole plan was to postpone Ukraine's admission to NATO for 20 years, and also to put more troops, NATO troops in Ukraine as a peacekeeping force to monitor a ceasefire for, I guess, 20 years or whatever, they thought was going to happen. I don't know. That's pretty much what they were saying. So this was never going to work because this is the whole part of Russia's plan, right? And, we're just going into the news and bringing it out and filtering it through the scriptures of what's going on in the world, because we're at the end and Yahweh Bashmi Shai is visiting this place, right? And all hell is breaking loose, right? These are the rumors of wars, and all of that. Let me grab some of that. Matthew 24. Verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and of rumors of wars. I'll start at 3. Matthew 24 and 3, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming in of the end of the world? That's it right there, right? The end of the world, right? And this is age. Basically, the age of Esau, Edom's rulership, right? New rulership is going to be put in place, and that's Yahweh Bashmi Shai, right? And the saints. Should be Yahweh Shai, King David, of course, and then the 144,000, the hopeful elect. That's the body, that's the order. It says, going to verse 6 now, Matthew 24 and 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. And this is the point, because we're at the beginning, because, this thing has just, pretty much started brewing. And then we're going to head into Jacob's trouble. And of course, the implementation of the MOTB. So we're all here right now. These prophecies are here, and we're at the end of this. So it says Lavrov called for reliable and legally binding agreements that would eliminate the root causes of the conflict. It says Lavrov called for reliable and legally binding agreements that would eliminate the root causes of the conflict and still a mechanism precluding the possibility of their violation. Trump has not officially released any proposals to end the war, and earlier this month he admitted it would be more difficult to solve than the Middle East conflict. Still, Trump campaigned on ending the war by the time he takes office and has also claimed he could end it within 24 hours of his taking office. In a Time magazine interview this month, Trump said he would not release his proposal because it would become a worthless plan once made public. But he pledged he would not abandon Ukraine amid fears he would give up eastern Ukrainian territory seized by Russian forces in the war without finding a solution that would protect Kyiv. All right, so that's the point. Donald Trump has a lot to deal with regarding a whole lot of mess, right? He has the problem in Israel. He has the problem now in Syria. He has a problem with Russia, so there's a lot there. It says, why has Russia rejected Trump's Ukraine truce plan? Vladimir Putin and top Russian diplomat Sergei Lavrov have said a deferral and Ukraine's NATO entry won't be enough. So they're basically saying the plans that Donald Trump said is not enough. It says Russia has trashed a plan pitched by U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's team to end the Russian-Ukraine war by deferring Kyiv's NATO membership in exchange for a ceasefire, according to Russian state-owned media. It says Trump win in the November presidential election. His repeated criticism of Ukraine and United States funding for Kyiv and his promise to end the war within a day once in power have prompted concerns among NATO allies about the compromises he might demand of Ukraine. But the Kremlin rejected what is reportedly a key element of the proposal forwarded by Trump's team for a truce underscores warnings from some analysts who have cautioned against assuming that Russia is necessarily guaranteed an end to a war on its terms. So what is Trump's proposal for peace in Ukraine? What has Russia rejected and why? So it says Trump has been careful not to reveal much about his plan. We read that in the first article. It says, so he's going to, do all of that. Let's see, Vance. It says Vance also suggested that under the plan, Ukraine would have to cede some of its occupied territory to Russia, including parts of, the places that basically Russia, is going to take, I guess. It says Russia has taken hold of about 20% of Ukrainian territory since 2014. It says Putin said while he does not know specifics of Trump's plan, current President Joe Biden made a similar suggestion back in 2021 to defer Ukraine's admission by 10 to 15 years. In terms of historical distance and timeframes, this is a moment. What difference does it make to us today, tomorrow, or in 10 years? He asked. You know, rhetorically in response to a journalist's question, according to a Kremlin transcript of the interaction. So basically, there's no hell in Babylon. All right, this is First Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Once again, back to my title, Trump's first attempt at peace and safety has failed, basically, with his plan, and Russia rejects the plan. So that's the point. This is Nahum 1, and at the top it says, Yahweh is awesome, of course, but it says the burden of Nineveh, ancient city of Babylon, and now we're transferring that into modern day Babylon, which is America. Nahum 1 and 6, the point was in 9 and 10. That means the point. Okay, Nahum 1 and 6, it says, "Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him." Right, so this war will take place, it will not end. It says, "The Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. But with an overrunning flood he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies." And the enemies, going to Psalms 83, are the heathen, right? Starting with Esau, Edom. It says, "What do ye imagine against the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time." And that's, according to the hopeful elect. Basically, this is the end. We don't have to worry about Esau, Edom regaining power and fixing this trouble that he has found himself to be into, right? There's no escape. And that's good news for the hopeful elect, because pursuant to Lamentations 4, around 21, 22, which I'll grab it. We're good. Lamentations 4 and 21, it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked." And that's the point. Destruction is coming to Babylon the Great, right? To Esau, Edom. But right here in the point, Lamentations 4 and 22, it says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin." So the Most High is focused on Esau, Edom, right? And the hopeful elect, we're going to be covered. Lord willing, I say we, but, Lord willing, I'm of that number, because you don't know. But so anyway, read that again. It says, Lamentations 4 and 22, it says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins," right? And that's a good point. When we say we, and hopefully and things like that, we are, examining ourselves daily. We say certain things, and it's like, oh, Lord willing, I'm of the hopeful elect. While we're trying to teach to the sheep. So anyway, but the point is, the Israelites have completed their punishment, right? And the Most High is going to visit this place, and those that are going to be put to death are going to be put to death, and those that are the elect are going to be, safe and, beamed up and not taste death. That will be their lot, and then we'll be in the kingdom, right? So Nahum 1 and 9, it says, "What do you imagine against the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time. For while they be folding together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards, they shall be devoured as stubble fully dry," right? And Esau Edom is at ease, and he thought he would not be in adversity. That's the point. Most High Yahweh Bashmial Shai is gonna, come and destroy him. It says, there is one come out of thee that imagineth evil against the Lord Yahweh Bashmial Shai, a wicked counselor. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashmial Shai, though they be quiet, and likewise many, yet thus shall they be cut down when he shall pass through. Though I have afflicted thee, I will afflict thee no more. For now will I break his yoke from off thee, and will burst thy bonds in sunder. So Esau Edom is going to lose the power, and the grip and the hold that he has on the world and the Israelites, right? Starting with the elect. It says, in the Lord Yahweh Bashmiah Shai have given a commandment concerning thee, that no more of thy name be sown. Out of the house of thy gods will I cut off the graven images and the molten image. I will make thy grave, for thou art vile, right? Esau Edom, the basis of men. That is in NLT. It says, and this is what the Lord Yahweh Bashmiah Shai says concerning the Assyrians and Nineveh. You will have no more children to carry on your name. I will destroy all the idols and the temples of your gods. I am preparing a grave for you, because ye are despicable. Nahum 1:15. Behold, upon the mountains the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace. O Judah, keep thy solemn feast, perform thy vows, for the wicked shall no more pass through thee. He is utterly cut off. And that's the point. We're going to get that, salvation when Yahushua returns, and also we're rehearsing the righteous acts now. So let me grab this NLT and I'll grab that video. It says, look, a messenger is coming over the mountains with good news. He is bringing a message of peace. Celebrate your festivals, O people of Judah, and fulfill all your vows, for your wicked enemies will never invade your land again. They will be completely destroyed. Right? And this is, thus saith the Lord, this is what's coming to Babylon the Great, and Esau Edom, because Yahushua is on the way. So here's a video. All right, with that, I'll say shalom to those for elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.